Oh, but I just pushed the button. We're going to start this with Montana Ricky is not Brad Pitt. My first question, who did you do a 5-hour podcast with?
I did it with the goat, with Havoc goat or something like that.
Who's the goat? What's up, Park Only BMX? That's an oddly specific name.
There's a couple dudes from Canada, and they're affiliated with Harvester.
Oh, okay. Oh, that dude was literally just messaging me today about how I do live streams.
Yeah, they're awesome. Cam's his name, and then the other guy was Eric.
Bryce, hello. Bryce, other Bryce. Yes, the bike is shipped. The bike that I gave away, it should be there on Wednesday.
How many comments did you get in the video?
950.
Not bad.
And I one thing I forgot, I was to say when I did the live stream giving it away. Yes, Doughton, the bike is shipped. It is on its way to him. It will be there Wednesday. One thing I forgot to say in the live stream when I was giving it away is that I started before the stream, literally like 2.5 hours before the stream, I started to make a document I was putting each individual bike shop that was named in this Excel spreadsheet. And I had it so that it was U.S. ones, then
international.
Not international. There was a column for people who didn't have bike shops in between there, so I just put the city and state between that, and then I had international. And I literally did that for 2.5 hours before the stream and realized that I only got a little bit over halfway. And I thought I was like 3/4 of the way done. Then I looked at the scroll wheel and I was like, oh my God, no, I'm barely even halfway done. So I had to give up at 233 bike shops, different bike shops listed. And then there was a whole bunch of them that had been listed more than once that I just put like a number beside the bike shop for how many times it was listed.
Which shop got shouted out the most?
Well, let me pull it up. I don't really...
And then give me that list.
Yeah, that's what Phil at Full Factory said too. It's like, we should put together some stuff with that list. All right, I'm gonna bring the list over here with us. If I can figure that out. I need to shrink it. So I don't think you'll be able to see it very well, but they're going to be able to see it.
I won't see it. I can't see it at all.
Oh yeah, duh, you're not on your computer. I forgot. Okay, so who's listed the most? We've got Action Bikes in San Antonio, Texas was listed twice. Empire was listed 4 times. Brimstone was listed 5 times. Lawson Cycles in Fort Collins, Colorado was listed twice. Salon Bicycle was listed twice. Plains Bike Shop in Plains, Pennsylvania was listed twice. Messerol twice.
Hell yeah.
Kevin's shop in New York, the one that he helps with, Eric's Cycle Shop, Cycle Works. Yep. That was listed 4 times, and I think more than that, but somebody called it Bicycle Shop. So I wasn't quite sure.
There is a bicycle shop. There's like one in Florida called Bicycle Shop. That's the worst part is bike shops are not original for names.
Right. Well, it's kind of hard. Changa was listed twice. Let's Roast was listed twice. Then this shop in New Jersey called Fat Tracks.
Yeah.
That shop was listed 10 times, and then there was more after that I saw that I didn't, that after I quit.
Are you sure it's Fat Tracks in New Jersey? It's not in Connecticut?
It's East Longmeadow, New Jersey. because like a whole giant group of people commented that, like a whole bunch of different people all at like the same time.
Oh, that's funny.
Then BMX 720 or 720 BMX or something like that in Florida.
That's out of Florida.
Yeah, that one was listed 4 times. Pedal pushers 3 times.
Which pedal pushers? Virginia?
Maryland.
Yeah. A majority of these shops, like Sunday's going to have them. Sunday probably has the biggest list in BMX because it's been around longer than anyone.
Yeah. Yo, Chris Gold just did a $5 super chat. Said he's shouting out his local shop. Shout out to Dave Crow and Quick Service Bicycle Shop in Bridgeport, Ohio. Shout out to them.
I don't have that shop. So if he's shouting out his shop and he likes giving money away, let's get some merit in there, my boy.
Oh, yeah. The guy at Brimstone kind of pointed out after the fact something that I didn't even realize before I did all this. He's like, dude, you figured out a way to promote local bike shops and make people think about their local bike shops without having to, like, specifically do anything with that local bike shop.
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, hey, let's help local bike shops somehow.
Look at you giving him a shout out with that beanie on today.
Hey, gotta do what I can, man. And I didn't realize. What?
What shirt? What are we doing for advertising?
You want to know what this shirt is? You're gonna be psyched on this. This right here is a design that I made for Hollywood, Mike Hollywood Broncato's company that he does for motorcycles.
Hell yeah.
I made this design and he made the shirts from it. And he gave me a couple shirts when he had them made.
That's awesome.
Hollywood is the man.
I'd like to give a shout out to Auto Haas. They do Volkswagens. He gets all kinds of fucking torn down and demolished Volkswagens and sells the parts. And also helps out local BMX legends for jobs. And he sponsors me for car tires. I haven't bought brand new car tires in 4 years because of this dude. He just buys me car tires or hooks it up or sponsors me or whatever. So, Auto Haas.
Nice. Doesn't Adam Hawk work there?
Yep.
That dude's rad.
He's really good on anything he rides that has 2 wheels.
Seriously. Is that Hollywood Hogan? I don't know what that means. Frankfurt Cycle in Girard, Ohio. Frankfurt Bike, I think that's the one you're talking about. That one's still there. It was a mail order back in the day.
Oh, I actually remember that.
Yeah, they're still around. I'm only seeing Ricky promoting Auto Haas to 12 people. Hey, so what? Promoting.
Who do we got on there?
Jimmy P said that.
Hell yeah, Jimmy Powers.
Sorry, Frankfurt Bicycle. Yeah, dude. My kick bike shops used to be Dan's Comp. Not anymore.
Well, it can be now. You're forgetting. They're back.
Well, yeah, they are back, but they're not like back, like in the eyes of everybody. They might be back, but they're not.
Well, if they got your email address, they're back. So if you
I got the email.
They're sending it to everyone. Then they're also doing coupons at the bottom of it. So
I saw it.
That's crazy. And that was the thing that they said they weren't going to do. So it makes me laugh that they're going right back to the same thing. So we'll see what happens. But in the long run,
are you allowed to talk about that?
Huh?
Are you allowed to talk about that?
What, Dan's Comp?
How they could offer those coupons and stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the demise of them. That's the public information that everybody knows is because they're giving out coupons for kids, and those coupons are what kills people.
No, I was saying, I mean like how they did their pricing, and how much they paid for their stuff.
Oh, them?
It
depends on what companies and what they went through and stuff like that.
Yeah. Dan's comp is
Obviously.
bad. I'll say it. You don't have to say anything. Dan's comp is bad because they would demand distributor pricing from uh, whatever, so that they wouldn't end up paying the same amount as a bike shop would. So they could sell, like they can afford to do all these coupons. It's dude, you know how messed up that is? That's an indirect way to get around MSRP.
Well, it's the same thing. There's a lot that goes on around there, and just working for the company that I work for, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are, you're paying the same prices that shops pay if you're in the United States.
Right.
There's all kinds of things that are like crazy like that. Like, I can't, fuck motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Just don't say anything you can't say. I was just putting it out there.
I'm not saying anything. It isn't bad. It isn't bad information that I'm saying that's anything. I'm trying to make it so then the public understands it more. And
that's what I was trying to do.
And in a sense, you know, those coupons and everything that companies use like that, it just hurts them in the long run. And it's just better to support bike shops anyway, because the bike shops are paying full price for fucking things. And the bike shops actually have, you know, like a storefront where some people just have a warehouse kind of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And like, I just realized that whole coupon thing is a good way for them to get around doing map pricing.
Can be.
Because if you're offering...
in the long run, it hurt them. That's what hurt them, because they were allowing people to stack the $5, the $10, the free shipping, and it doesn't matter what you're paying for something. You're still not going to make back the money that you put into it.
Yeah.
So that's what hurts them. But now that big new corporate company that bought them out, they just want a piece of everything. They own mountain biking, road biking, that biking. They just want it all.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do. You know what I mean? And you also got to forget, everyone's forgetting that the source is in the United States now too.
Right.
So the real question that we have right now, did you watch the new Drew Bonanza edit?
No, don't spoil it. I want to watch. I want to be happy and surprised and all excited.
I didn't watch it, but I heard bad reviews.
Dude, I heard it was crazy.
We'll see.
I'm waiting to watch it.
Did you watch the Garrett Reynolds thing?
The Take 5?
Yeah.
No.
Me either.
I didn't watch it, but I saw it and I was like, dude, I literally was just saying in my news video how they need to did you see the favorites thing that Scotty did with our BMX?
No, I don't really pay attention to Scotty.
Well, it's not on his channel. They posted
I
it.
know.
It was least most favorites, like from his video parts.
Yeah.
And I said in the news video, I was like, they need to do this with Garrett Reynolds, because Garrett Reynolds could talk about his least favorite video parts and they would still be better than everyone else's best stuff, basically. And
it's insane. Garrett Reynolds isn't human, and I can't even give him on the top 10 list of being the best bikers in the world, because a list would have to be made for gods, because he literally is not human. He has an edit that Nike 6.0 edit. There's clips in there that pros nowadays can't do.
Yeah, literally.
That's fucking 10 years ago.
Literally. But I said they should do one of those least most favorite things with Garrett, and then this Take 5 thing comes out. Was he talking in it?
Yeah, I think he's talking about stuff, but I don't know what he did. I just heard a little bit about it. I don't know. I feel like seeing those type of people don't interest me, because it's the same fucking people. They come up with a new program, but they choose the same people. Next will be Chad Curley. Then after Chad Curley, Dennis Anderson.
Garrett doesn't really talk that much, though.
Who?
Garrett. They don't get very much stuff with Garrett talking.
Yeah, but he's done interviews and stuff like that. It's like the same. I don't know. Like, it's always the same people that they always pick.
That's because our BMX is in Long Beach, not New Jersey.
I don't want them to come to New Jersey. I just want a different. I'm just older, so I'm trying to give an older perspective, and I want things. I want, like Brian Terada talked about. I want
call him up. Skype him right now, and we'll get him talked about right now on here with him.
All right, here, hold on. Let's try something. I've never done. How do I call and do the thing twice?
Do you have him on Skype?
I don't have anyone on fucking Skype.
Well, then you can't.
Right. I was just gonna call Matt Berenger and just be like, yo, Matt. I even thought about, because I don't have his, but earlier on live, I was just gonna call Catfish and just talk to Catfish, because people always ask for random people. So I'm like, oh, you want random people?
Lewis Quinn, the Lip Lords Game of Bike is still going on. It's just extremely slow right now because it's winter now. It's a lot harder, and everyone who's in it is in the cold. So it's just harder for everybody to get.
Who's left?
Me, Sponge, Nate Powell, Tony from New York with the big gauges, Colton, and then this dude from Canada named Travis, and a guy named Caleb from Ohio.
So it's all snow places.
Yeah, literally, it's all people from like winter areas. So, and none of us are super close to the indoor park that we ride. So of course we can't. Like, it's gonna take more than 3 days to make it happen now, especially with lives and all the other stuff you have to consider. So it's just, it is what it is at this point, I suppose.
Yep. That's funny.
Yep. I'm not sure when I'm going to go to Rays next. Let me see. Let me check the weather. Rochester represent. Yes, that's where Tony's from. Maybe Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday I'll go to Rays. Or wait, Wednesday? Wednesday's the day before Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I might go to Rays on Wednesday. We'll see.
I'm going to Second Nature Indoor Skate Park Wednesday. So it's 8 o'clock to midnight. And it's nothing but hardcore pot smoking fucking street riders that hate skate parks, but it's always fun to go to it.
Game of Bike is dying. Get the fuck out of here, Dan. What did he say? He said the Game of Bike is dying. No, it's getting down to the finals. Like, how is it dying?
What is it? Just Dan? Did Just Dan say it?
Yes.
Who was it?
And it kind of got under my skin for a second.
It's Just Dan. He probably says a million things, and Just Dan has been a part of my life.
Oh, no, not Just Dan. His name's Dan Milinkovich.
Oh, Dan, he's also a part of my life all the time.
I know.
Dan doesn't mean any harm. I got your back, Dan. But also, you do have to remember, you're probably from fucking Florida, and you don't.
He's in Arizona. He's in Arizona.
Oh, motherfucker, he thinks the summer's winter. Oh, it's 115. I can't ride. Fuck out of here. I lived in Chandler during the summer. I was riding all day long. And then when winter comes, when you live in Chandler or in Arizona, they're like, oh, I can't ride. I'm like, dude, there's no snow. There's no wind. It's 55 degrees.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's what I said to him. No, that's cold. I'm like, you guys suck.
You guys got spoiled out here. Yeah, no. The game is not dying. It's just getting down to the finals where it's just going to take a little bit longer when it's cold outside and no one can go and ride unless they ride at their indoor parks.
I told Bobby, I was like, why'd you give up? And Bobby's like, I just don't like doing anything. I got so mad at Bobby, but Bobby's always been that way. I can't get Bobby to do anything I want. I'm like, Bobby, send me an edit.
He needs to do an edit.
But he's just like, all right, well, I'm building a whole new palace and warehouse.
Dude,
so
he's got it so good. The fact that he owns that building, like, that's so awesome.
Well, he's got it so good and so bad because that's a fucking big, large amount of money he owes.
Yeah, but he's got, I'm going to start banning people.
Why? What happened?
Game of Bike is dead. Put user in timeout. I put him in timeout. Kevin Jackson, I'm sorry, but you're in timeout.
How are you going to take Kevin out? It's the same people. It's Just Dan, Kevin, Ariella. I can name all the people that are on here following right now. They're all the same, and they're just cheeseballing you right now.
I know, and it's working.
It's personal.
I know, and it's working.
Those are the most loyalist people, but they know you so much they feel like they're your like best friend.
Well, I'm tired.
Undo him. Just undo him, and I'm sticking up for him right now. And then just realize that you're the only person I know that never gets emotional. Ever. And now they're seeing you get emotional, so obviously they're all dickhead BMXers, so they're going to do that to you. You spent so much time with that and did such a good job. Like, you literally did a good job with
that's why I'm like, it's not dead. It's just going slow because it's the end. Are you there? Did you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ricky's driving.
We're gonna take a fantastic ride.
We're going mobile.
Yep, we're going mobile.
Thank you, man. John. Thank you, Lewis.
What happened?
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Kiss BMX. Everybody's saying they like the game of bike.
Oh yeah, and those guys love it too. They're part of everything, you know.
They just like to make me mad.
Well, no one's ever made you mad. That's why. So you're just opening up. It's usually me that gets pissed off, not you. You're not an emotional person, but apparently, you know, the thing that people don't realize is the time and effort that you put into BMX. And you know,
Dan, it was never 48 hours. It was never even 72 hours. Just
what was it?
Just people making up rules that I never made for the game of bike.
I'm saying that like the time and effort that you put into that is a lot.
Yeah.
Like you've dedicated your life to a lot of things for the last, how many years you been doing YouTube? 7 years?
4.
4?
Yeah.
And each year you just keep going more and more and more.
I'm diving further and further and further into the rabbit hole.
Right. And me and you have been doing this for like almost 2 years together.
I don't know. I think it's a year.
You know. Huh?
I think it was a year. Can you turn your Bluetooth off?
Can I turn my Bluetooth off?
Yeah, you're coming through your car mic.
All right, how the fuck do I do that? Hold on.
I don't know.
Is it that bad?
It's just not good.
Okay.
Do you know how to bring up the control center on your phone? How you change your brightness and volume and stuff? And
yeah. Are you still there?
Yeah, now hit the Bluetooth button.
Bluetooth.
Top left square. Good?
Hold
on. Ricky and
all right,
technology.
I did it.
Oh, that's perfect. Now? That's a lot better.
How's it now?
It's better. A lot better. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear shit from you now.
All right, just turn it back on. Keenan Connor did a... What? Where are you from, Keenan? It says A449. Thank you for that. You're the man. Now we hear Ricky driving. Australia. Can I have those in Australian dollars so that I can just keep them forever?
Oh my God. Well, Brent, we're about to go on a drive.
We're going on a trip in Ricky's rocket ship. Straya dollary dues. I just want a single dollar or coin, Australian coins. Do you have coins there? That'd be tight.
I don't even know why the world has coins anymore. Fucking nothing costs less than $1.
Yeah, not very much, that's for sure.
Back in my day.
Back in my day.
How many people we got
on? 18. They have a $1 and $2 coin in Australia.
Hell yeah. Don't they have a $2 loonie or something in fucking Canada?
I don't know if we have someone from Canada. Dan said, Ricky, oh my God, we're going to start another one of these.
What happened?
Chris Gold just did a $2 super chat saying Brant Australia trip fund. That one, that's an expensive one. Anyways, Dan said, tell Brant about the edit.
Oh, my new idea? All right, so on my YouTube channel, I had 24 people on, and I told all 24 people that in 2 weeks, all of them that are on there owe me 2 clips. And I'm going to make an edit of everybody that's on there. So all they have to do is DM me 2 clips, and December 8th, I'm going to edit a video and put everybody together and then put that video on my YouTube channel.
That's cool. That's really cool.
So, and I told the people that obviously you get people who are like, I don't ride bikes. I said, just grab a bike and throw it. I don't give a fuck.
If you don't ride bikes, just ride in a circle. Do your best wheelie.
But I wanted to do something to involve all my subscribers.
Yo, yeah, that's a really cool idea. I like that idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kiss BMX, the RV fund. I don't know what happened to the RV fund. I was never on board with the RV fund. Jimmy, you're going to have to wait until the next one, I think. You weren't there.
What happened?
He said, wait, Ricky, I want to join in.
You can join in. Anyone can.
Oh, I would have said you could only do it if you were at that specific live stream.
Nope, because I'm going to keep fucking talking about it, and I'm going to get a fuckload of clips, and I know it's going to turn into a 30-minute long edit, and I'm not going to put everybody's clips together. I'm going to fucking BMX Russian roulette it. So everyone that sends me 2 clips, you're going to have to watch all the way through to see your fucking 2 clips if you're narcissistic.
That's funny.
But if anybody on here that doesn't follow me on my YouTube or Instagram, follow me on Montana Ricky and DM me 2 clips. Try to be original and don't use something you already posted. But if you want to, go ahead. It doesn't really have rules. And if you're not, and if you have the excuse saying I'm not good at BMX, I'm not good at BMX. It doesn't matter. It's just something I want to put together to give back to people and let everybody be a part of it.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, man. Every once in a while I have ideas.
Hey. You've got a lot of good ideas.
Thanks, man.
Anytime, Keenan. I know you're not going to see this till way after you just sent that message, but anytime. Keenan's going to send me a couple Australian coins.
Awesome.
I'm psyched. He's going to be the new Tem Wed.
Yeah? What happened to Tem Wed? They were on fire for a month with us.
They got too close to the sun, man. They rose, they got to the sun, and then they just...
Dude, literally they were all over Instagram, stealing clips, doing all their weird shit, and then they were on all of our live streams, and they were donating. Remember that one live stream? They probably donated like $30.
That one, dude. It was interesting. He created a bidding war for super chats on here.
I will say, I feel like one of the best lives that we've ever had was the one when I got Justin and ZJ and them to do handrails, and I got Mark to do his first one.
That was good. Havoc, yes, the bike has been given away and it is shipped already. It will be to the winner this Wednesday. And Ricky, check this out. The bike shop of the dude who won it, he hangs out at the bike shop all the time. So that, for one, is awesome. 2, they're going to film putting it together and riding it. So,
awesome. So
they're going to send me all the footage, and I'm going to edit it together, and we're going to see we're going to put it on my channel, and everybody's going to get to see the actual bike and everything with it.
That's awesome. See, that's a good idea, man. It's something different. It's new.
And it's in Key West, Florida, so when I go to Swamp Fest in April, I might be able to go visit it.
Are you thinking about, when is Swamp Fest?
420.
Are you joking me?
No, I'm pretty sure it's 420.
Oh my God.
I think it lines up. April. No, 420 is on a Monday.
So 4/18 or 4/17 through the 19th or what?
I swear it was supposed to be 420, but I don't know. Are most indoor parks going away? There's a lot of indoor parks that are going away. Swamp Fest / 420. If Swamp Fest is on a Monday, no one's going. It's just
It'll be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing, right? With everybody leaving Sunday.
It is for. It's not. That's so stupid. There's going to be only pros there then.
It's really on 420?
Yes. That for 420? That would make sense. 4/4/20 would make sense. Okay, everybody else, you guys are all wrong when you said it's 420. It's 4/4/20.
So the year is 20, and then he's doing it the 4th?
Yes. Let me double check. Just to make sure. Florida Dia Swamp Fest. It's not. Oh wait, right here. April 4th, 2020. Yes. So to all of you guys who got it right, congratulations! You win the competition. Oh, duh. Keenan's the guy who sent me the video of the glow-in-the-dark bars. I didn't put it together.
I am following a taxi cab, and the fucker's from New York City, and he's not even driving like he's from New York City, and it's irritating the fuck out of me. Like, come on, you're from New York. Drive. What are you doing? Like, New York City drivers are the craziest drivers ever. Somehow, I have a New York City cab in front of me, and he's driving like a grandma salty balls. Oh, it's so annoying. So, what time did you wake up this morning, and what defenseless animal did you kill, you prick?
I didn't kill any animals, and let me rewind you there for a minute. Every single day except Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday since November 1st, I've woken up at like 5 a.m.
For what reason?
To go hunting. And you know what it was actually? It was actually to go and sit and watch animals for 3 hours until it was time to come back inside.
What are you watching animals for?
Because I'm not just going to kill any animal.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a mature deer.
An elk or a doe?
An elk. Elk isn't its own species.
I said an elk, I mean a buck or a doe. My bad.
A buck. A mature buck who's going to feed my family.
How much does a ticket cost where you're from?
What do you mean a ticket? Like a license and stuff?
Yeah, no, you have to get a ticket to shoot a buck. What's the ticket for the buck?
Oh, we don't have that. You just buy a tag and a license.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I keep thinking because Montana's got like mutant fucking deers and everything. Our animals are like 4 times the size of other people's animals. So like you have to do drawings and tickets because they like time gate everything.
Yeah, it's probably pretty specific out there. Here, you just buy your hunting license and deer tag that allows you to take either a doe or a buck.
Yeah, we just have a shitload of people that are tourists that come to Montana to get themselves a buffalo,
right,
rams, you know, elk, deer. What else does everyone like to kill? Moose. Moose is the hardest ticket. That's the hardest ticket to get. The lottery for that thing is fucking nearly impossible.
That's so weird because it's there's a lot of places where you can just like go. If you're an out-of-state person, you have to get picked. But
yeah, it's just hard because our population for moose isn't that big, but we still have it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So they have to limit it. Tyler, that's interesting. I've never really heard any. There's not really any lottery. They call that like lottery because you got to put your name in and get selected. There's not really anything like that in Ohio that I know of. The only times it's like that is if it's like a specific wooded area of like a city or something where they're just having like problems because of them.
Like they'll do special like hunts if they're having problems with mountain lions.
Yeah.
Because we have problems with mountain lions stalking kids going to school.
Yeah. Or pets. Like, yeah, that's kind of a big reason for a lot of that stuff is just today I saw coyotes chasing deer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is what it is. Coyotes are like the meanest. They're not good.
Well, there's
thanks for hanging out, Jimmy. What? Ricky's lagging out. There's a lot of public land.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
One sec. There's a lot of public land in Ohio. Yeah, you should be all right, Ricky. I don't know what an urban license is. If they do have it, I don't know about it.
We have problems with wolves. So wolves.
Yeah, because you're in Montana. Yep. Wolves are awesome, cool creatures, but wolves and coyotes, man, they will just kill your pets and eat them.
There's a few like. It's okay. Like, it sounds crazy, but you're a wolf as pets. Like, so if it somehow got with a dog, you know how, like, people have them as pets?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've seen what a fucking half wolf looks like with anything. They shouldn't be allowed to be pets. We had a kid that had a fucking half wolf, half, like, I don't even know what the dog was. Shepherd or something.
Yeah.
And that son of a bitch on his hind legs would stand like 6 feet. It's a goddamn dog. Calm down.
That's funny because that's what I want.
You could put it. Huh?
That's what I want. A wolf dog. One day.
Oh my God. But the problem is other dogs would try to come into that yard and kiss your dogs goodbye. Right. That thing would just tear them up.
Well, it's all in how you raise it too.
Well, this dude just had one that was crazy, but it was always like that neighborhood dog that everyone was like, fuck, don't go near that house.
Uh-huh. That's funny. Victoria actually used to have a wolf dog, but it was like a collie, so it looked like Lassie, but a wolf.
Oh, weird. And so it didn't get the big mutant part of the wolf?
No, it wasn't huge. It was medium sized.
Yeah, it's so weird. Oh my God.
Well, how did we end up? Dude, this is a crazy circle of conversation.
What happened?
Just the fact of where we just ended up.
Talking about wolves?
Yeah, we had a small dog get snatched by a hawk once. It was crazy during the day. Oh my God. Did it drop it or did it actually keep it? No. That's so bad.
It's like that video that went viral of that dumbass little dog trying to chase after that alligator, and then eventually that alligator just fucking grabbed it.
Oops. Never saw it again. Oh, that sucks. Dan only has cats. That explains why he's so mean to us all the time. He lives with cats.
I love cats. I can't do dogs, man. I don't want something that shit's bigger than me.
Yeah.
And cats are selfish, so they're just easy. You just put a shit box and they shit in it and they just lay around. It's like the easiest way out of having a, you know, like obviously a goldfish is the best pet to have because you could just flush it when it dies. But
yeah.
a cat ain't bad. I don't like birds. Birds are like the worst pets to have. They're noisy. They make messes. They don't like to be petted. There's no interaction. They don't ever sing good. I think birds suck.
What if your complaints is that they don't sing good enough? What if a bird did sing good?
Well, my mom always had birds, like tons of birds. So the only thing we had, like, this is going to sound crazy as shit, but we had one of those South American tropical those ones that have the big orange beaks and shit, because a local zoo, or not, like this zoo place came to Montana and it got loose and it flew over by my yard and my dad caught the fucking thing and made it into our pet. And we didn't find out for like 2 weeks that they had like an award or reward if anyone saw this bird. And obviously my dad's like, yeah, we're going to turn this thing in and make some money. Even though I tried to make it our pet. But it was a fucking big, huge bird. Dude, the bird was huge as shit. My dad started, but it was just like by this tree eating something. I don't know how it got there, and my dad just snuck up on it with a big, huge fishing net that you used to catch with sturgeon.
Yeah.
So this thing could catch anything that was like 3-4 feet long.
Right.
So he caught it, and then he already had these big cages anyway, and he just put the bird in that cage. And my dad was just like, my dad would get like drunk and then invite his friends over and be like, yo, I got a prehistoric bird. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I caught it.
Oh my God. It got a pterodactyl.
Yeah. But how many people are on?
19.
19. All you guys are cool as shit. I've been talking on the phone all day long. I did that 5-hour podcast. Then I did an hour podcast on mine. How long are we on this one?
42 minutes.
All right, my voice is fucked. My woman just cooked me a turkey dinner with mashed potatoes, green beans, stuffings, and bread. And I'm going to go and eat the shit out of that, and then I'm going to bed.
Okay. I'm going to go to bed, too. I'm tired.
Hell yeah. So, thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Dan, and other Dan, just remember, sometimes Brant gets a little touchy. So,
whatever.
It's only because Brant hasn't had any sleep. He's tired as shit.
I am tired.
Hell yeah. Brant, I love you as usual. The rest of you guys, I love all of you guys. If you don't follow me or don't know who I am, I still love you. And marijuana.
Goodbye. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Montana Ricky. If you can't tell, I'm extremely tired. Thank you to Chris Gold, Keenan Connor, and Chris Gold again for the super chats. You guys didn't have to do that, but because you did, thank you, and I appreciate it. I'm going to go to sleep and hope that tomorrow I can find enough time to edit a video before the time. So, yeah. Thanks for everybody hanging out. I can't even speak. I don't English right now. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the super chats.